Hello all, welcome to another session in this course. As part of this session, I'm going to cover the next topic, that is, can we overload constructors in JavaScript? The simple and straightforward answer for this question is no. It's not possible for us to overload constructors in JavaScript directly. Why? Because inside a class, when you create more than one constructor in JavaScript, you are going to get an error during the runtime. After running the code, you will get an error saying that you cannot create multiple constructors inside a class. Let me practically demonstrate this one for you so that you will understand how it is not possible for us to overload constructors in JavaScript because we cannot create multiple constructors in a single class in JavaScript. For that, let me launch Visual Studio Code, and in this let me create a file, JavaScript file. Let me name this as demo.js. Once I create that, let me create a class space, name of the class. Let's say I'll just name this as car class. You can give any name here. That's okay. Inside this car class, I'm going to create a constructor like this. Okay. So in JavaScript, inside a class, if when you create a constructor, you have to use this constructor keyword, circular brackets, starting and ending of the constructor. And here, simply I'll say hi. Okay. Then you see, with one constructor, it is okay, guys. With one constructor, you will not get any problem. You see, in this particular class, there is only one constructor. And in this kind of situation, when I create an object for this class, new car like this, and if I say c1 is equal to and const, okay, const c1 is equal like this. If I write, you see this constructor will be called and this particular code inside the constructor will be executed and hi will be printed without any problem in this particular code. So here if I say node space demo.js, I'll get hi printed in the output console because here there is only one constructor. What if I want to overload this constructor by creating another constructor? Okay, constructor like this I'll create, and you see, and to you see, if you are coming from different programming backgrounds like Java or whatever it is, you can actually overload the constructors by giving them a different number of parameters or different type of parameters. Let me give here something like company. Okay, and here if I say console.log, console.log, okay, I'll just say, I'll just print company here. Okay, I'll just print company here. So now there are more than one constructor. That means I'm trying to overload this constructor with this constructor. But in JavaScript, inside a single class, you cannot have multiple constructors or constructor overloading is not possible. Even though here, if I give, let's say Honda or something, something if I give here and if I run this code, you are going to get an error during runtime. That is, a class may have only one constructor. Whether you pass this or whether you don't pass this, you are going to get this error, guys. The same error you will get this time. A class may only have one constructor. You cannot have multiple constructors. So one of these constructors you have to remove, guys. Okay, let me remove this constructor and this is going to work fine again. This is going to work fine again because inside a class you cannot have multiple constructors and constructor overloading is, that's the reason constructor overloading is not possible in JavaScript. So hope guys you understood why constructor overloading is not possible in JavaScript. The reason or answer behind that is inside a single class in JavaScript you can create only one constructor, more than one constructor. If you create during the runtime, you will get this kind of error saying a class may have only one constructor. Class may have one constructor. Okay. So that's all for this session. See you in the next session. Thank you. Bye bye.